星のもと白い息を吐く目に映る景色色は違っても
Hello, and welcome to James the Lesser Express Line, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with a sign of affection. Currently, subbed only, no dub yet on Crunchyroll, but hey. It was good enough that I was willing to watch even with only subtitles. Usually don't do that except for something like Overlord or Goblin Slayer. I know, those are completely different from this. What's it about? Main character is Yuki Itose and Itsumi Nagi. Yuki is a college girl. She's deaf from birth. She has hearing aids, but it's more of the way the show explained it is that she just hears a noise. She doesn't hear specific noises. She doesn't hear, actual words or con horn. It's just noise, which I guess is better than nothing. On the train one day, a foreigner stops and asks her for directions. She can't do anything. She can read lips, but she reads Japanese lips, not English. Thankfully, Itsumi shows up like, "Hey, here I come to save the day." Helps the foreigner, talks to her. Turns out, they go to the same school. Turns out, her friend... Oh, what's her name? Reen? Don't ask me for the last name, but Reen is in the same club as Itsumi. Like, oh yeah, I know him. He's such a nice guy. He travels over the world and stuff. Oh wow, that's really cool. But he becomes interested in her. She becomes interested in him. Romance. Things that are different from others is obviously she's deaf. And they do it very rarely. Well, they'll do like from her perspective. And so it's like, oh, this person's talking. And then they cut to her perspective, and it's just that weird. It's not even static. It's just like it's a noise, but it's hard to describe. It's like, oh, so they're doing it from her perspective, and that's what she's hearing. She's looking at their lips moving, and you just hear that noise, which they should have done more. Maybe even though we even have that noise, just have just silence. Because you're doing about her story. They should have done more from her perspective of like, hey, there's a train rushing by, and everyone's like reacting to the train rushing by, covering their ears because it's really loud, and it's just be from her perspective of, yep, there's a train, no noise because she can't hear. Other than that, they're in college. She's 19. Itsumi is 21 or 22. Pretty sure he's 22. But yeah, they're in college. They're adults. Itsumi likes to drink. He's been drinking since 16 because he used to live in Germany. He was born in Japan. His family moved, and that's actually one of the reasons why he travels so much is because he loves traveling. He loves flying. He loves going to new countries and learning new languages. Well, hey, here's a language you can learn right at home. Sign language. Another character is Oshi. Ashioki? Ashioki, I think his name is. He's Yuki's childhood friend. And just treats her like shit for some reason. It's like, oh, he actually likes her, and he doesn't know how to express it. It's like, if you like someone, why would you treat him like shit? Like, right, maybe his little kids, he's teasing you because he likes you. But they're in fucking college now, and he still does that. Or like one of his college friends comes, oh, hey, you're talking to a cute girl. You're going to invite her to a party? No, she's deaf. Like, okay, just because she does that means she can't go to a party. He's just such a prick, and I just wanted him to get punched in the face at least once. Doesn't happen. Itsumi is actually like, hey, you knew her when she was a kid, so you know more about her than I do. So let's become friends. Oh, she fucking hates him. I was like, I was gonna eventually ask her out sometime, I swear, when I wasn't too busy treating her like shit. Yeah, it's just... The dynamics between the characters is fantastic. Of how they're able to show that this person learned sign language, this person didn't, this person learned sign language, but is a piece of shit. This person didn't learn sign language, but they text a lot. Like, they'll make sure to talk to her face to face so she can like read the person's lips, but then they'll text a lot as well. Like showing how, yeah, she went to school for the deaf when she was in middle school and high school. Now she's in college. She's got to learn a new way to talk, or the new way to communicate. It's just, it's not very long. I'm glad I got the chance to watch it as it came out every week. I mean, then I actually went and read the manga. The show's not too far behind the manga. Like, I already know people can be going, we need a season 2, we need a season 2. It's like, there may not be enough manga yet for a season 2. Just saying. Like I said, the only real negative is that they don't show from her perspective more. Like, they should have. There should have been more of, hey, she's deaf. Let's show from her world, like, what the world is like for her. Other than that, though, it's like, holy shit, it's a romance that takes place in college with adults. Like, that is such a change of pace for most anime. And there's no... I mean, there's a little bit of drama, but it's nothing any serious. This is very much a... God, I need to go to bed soon. I don't want to get involved into anything too much. Whereas, like, I gotta watch another episode. Gotta watch another episode. No, as it was coming out weekly, like, oh, hey, that's right, that came out today, didn't it? All right, well, I'll put that on, watch it, and get ready for bed. Very smooth. It's very soothing, very calming. The intro's music's pretty good. The outro's alright. I do hope it gets a second season once they have enough material to work with. Because with most anime based off manga, they are one for one. Unlike American stuff where it's like, oh hey, we had to cut a third of the book out and all these characters and these storylines and these arcs. Anime doesn't do that. Which is just fantastic. Like, you can read something like, man, I can't wait to see this animated. And then they do. There's a couple scenes here and there that they didn't, but... So it's 1.15 instead of 1:1. Close enough, though. And they could use it in a later episode of a second season, which sometimes anime will do. Have you guys seen this? What did you think about it? I really liked it. Easily 8 out of 10. Just, yeah, the minor... That they don't show her perspective enough, in my opinion, which they should have done more of, since she's a very unique MC to follow. But, hey, you can always get what you want. That, though, guys, we'll let you go. Thank you for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.